Palace, it's showtime. We're headed straight to Beyond the Moves, and we don't have not a second to waste. This revolution will be televised. Y'all picked the right opportunity, but the wrong guy. It's time to suit up. Let's make something happen, huh?
Get shutting down. Now I'm going to destroy. I am the Prince of all Saiyans once again.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? How y'all living, man? Is everybody good? Is y'all straight? Keep up with the doc. You moving a little bit too slow. I'm finna bring these biggity boys down real fast so I can hold on. Let me go ahead and take a quick second. Let me take a good quick look at y'all real fast. Is y'all straight? Pete, man, Palace, say it with me now, okay? Beyond the moves. Think about it. Beyond, one more time. The moves. Everybody keep that in mind when watching the rounds. Already consider that these motherfuckers done what? Threw out about 50 rounds prior to this. They finna go head up and throw 8 more rounds right now. We got Rubix versus Lumi here at Beyond the Moves. We don't have not a second to waste. I don't want to bump the gums too much more. I want to get straight to the shit to see if the doctor prescribes something, huh? Beyond the, all right, okay. Bow. Oh, shit. Huh? Uh-oh. I remember La Place, Metal's Palace. We getting right to it. Rubix.
Let me talk my shit. Wish a nigga winning this bitch. And this hoe out, no clips, that's Curry with the wrist. I take shots, I don't miss hoes, man, they don't do it like this. Let me talk my shit. Never know what I'm
Talk to me there.
That's what we on. Hot like this. Tell them to get off my dick. Nigga, let me talk my shit. Can't let turned up. Got everybody busting the move. The hustle and the groove is crazy when you roll with a crew like this. Security don't know what to do. When we come through, we tell them to move or they might get hit. Bitch, you got your
I almost thought he was popping for a second. This camera out of focus.
I mean, niggas wanna leave their bitch, make bitches wanna give up dick. Ain't that some shit? Clean next time, make him sick. Freak nigga, let her watch me spit. Let me talk my shit. Push a nigga put in this bitch. It's so out, no clips, that's Curry with the wrist. I take shots, I miss hoes, man, they don't do it like this. Let me talk my shit. Never know what I'm about to be on. Drinking from the bottle, that's what we on. Hot like this. Tell them to get off my dick. Nigga, let me talk my shit.
Okay. Nice.
Nigga, let me talk my shit.
Hey. Okay. Lumi.
Got everybody busting the move. The hustle and groove is crazy when you roll with a crew like this. Security don't know what to do when we come through. We tell them to move or they might get hit. Bitch, you got your whole room shook. I see you hating, little baby, that's a bad look. Don't wait, turn too hot, too far. About to burn this bitch down like a bad cook. Look in the mirror, I can see why they hate you. Walk in the room and everybody all nervous and shaking. I'm pretty, but don't get it mistaken. I can really get it popping, hot grease, no bacon. I mean, niggas wanna leave their bitch, make bitches wanna give up dick. Ain't that some shit? Clean next time, make him sick. Freak nigga, let her watch me spit. Let me talk my shit. Push a nigga winning this bitch. And it's so out, no clips, that's Curry with the wrist. Shots out, miss hoes, man, they don't do it like this. Let me talk my shit. Never know what I'm about to be on. Drinking from the bottle, that's what we on. Hot like this. Tell them to get off my dick. Nigga, let me talk my shit. Let me talk my shit.
Nice. He breaking that up something crazy though. Okay. These feel like more warm-up rounds though, so I don't really got too much to say. I hope this nigga fix his camera though, bro.
I can't stand out nowhere. When I woke up in the piece, I ain't got any speed. I'm a bad boy, never got baby, y'all people ain't got it like me. I ain't stuck these crows. Need to talk what you know. Stop talking about who I'm sticking and licking, just ready to show. I know y'all pull, y'all pull. Y'all job is hanging up close. Step to me, get burned like toast. Y'all somebody else amigos.
Nice. Okay. Okay.
I can't stand out nowhere. When I woke up in the piece, I ain't got any speed.
Hey. Damn. Whoa. Whoa. Oh no. Yo. Nice. That was nice. That was a nice round. My only fear is that with the fact that they have to go up with doing so many rounds, that I feel like they're preserving themselves, of course, but then I feel like it makes the rounds kind of depreciate because they're not gonna do as much. Or at least that's my guess.
This drink got me moving my jaw like I'm true. Very more drinks in my stomach go pool. Don't kill my ego, please take off the cool. I do not want to be compared to these fools. I got the juice, he's got the juice. I got the juice, he's got the juice. Shawty said that on me, bust out the troops. I keep that thing on me, meaning my tooth. I'm sick of these boys, gotta get rid of these boys. Niggas ride by tracks who they think they fly. I lead by my actions, y'all lead by your captions. Niggas don't like you and you don't know why. Post legs, cross leg, big woman. Your man's rockin' fashion over man, that's Rubio. Don't want a unit glove, like we do you. 5K for your suit, better than even 2 years. West side, bitch, we shut up. We hot, but we call motherfuckers. That's my commitment in the rubbers. My ex on the phone, so been making sure they come from the come up. Can't drain a meeting with the summer. Get sex in the city like a server. And my twin in this bitch, I took a rub. Been all over the world, had to put me on the map. Ain't no meaning if they know baby cat. Only rapper they switch that delivery can be cash. 2 extra, 8 mix car. Unlimited, let me go like Tesla. These niggas sweet, but it's ain't no pudding. I'm a smart guy and you all want pretty. West side, bitch, niggas shut up. We hot, but we call motherfuckers. That's my commitment in the rubbers. My ex on the phone, so they making sure they come from the come on. Get sex in the city like a server. twin in this bitch like T-Mirror. Westside bitch, we shut up. We hot, but we cold motherfuckers. Left my commitment in the rubbers. My ex on the phone, so I hung up. Been making sure they come from the come up. Picture in a meeting with the summer. Get sex in the city like a syrup. And my twin in this bitch like T-Mirror. This drink got me moving my jaw like I'm true. Very much drinks in my stomach, I'm cool. Don't kill my ego, please take off the cool. I do not want to be compared to these fools. I got the juice. He's got the juice. I got the juice. He's got the juice. Shawty said that on me, bust out the troops. I keep that thing on me, meaning my tooth. I'm sick of these boys, gotta get rid of these boys. Niggas buy one track, so they think they fly. I lead by my actions, y'all lead by your captions. Niggas don't like you and you don't know why. Post ass, cross leg, bitch, I'm in booyah. Your man's rockin' fashion over man, that's rubier. Look what a Uniqlo shirt could do to you. 5K for your suit, it ain't even suing you. This Westside bitch, niggas shut up. We hot, but we cold motherfuckers. Left my commitment in the rubbers. My ex on the phone, so I hung up. Been making sure they come from the come up. Keep draining me with the summer. Get sex in the city like a syrup. And my twin in this bitch like T-Mirror. Bitch, I'm back. Been all over the world, had to put me on the map. Ain't no meaning if they ain't no baby gap. Only rapper this bitch that don't ever carry cash. 2 extra, 8 mix car. Unlimited, let me go buy a Tesla. Niggas think it's sweet, but it's ain't no pudding. I'm a smart guy and you all Mark Goody. Westside bitch, niggas shut up. We hot, we cold motherfuckers. Left my commitment in the rubbers. My ex on the phone, so I hung up. Been making sure they come from the come up. Keep draining me with the summer. Get sex in the city like a syrup. And my twin in this bitch like T-Mirror. Screw down, just got on me. Houston, diamonds dancing, August, Houston. Hit 2 times like running. Tuesday, bitches, big old glitter, useless.
Wow.
Okay.
Can I get it wrong? I want you to do it. Sorry, I told you to.
All right. Wait a minute. Nice. Whoa. That's all I was going for. Wait a minute. Oh, shit. Go to war then, my nigga. Nice. Nice. Cook then, cook. Oh. Oh, damn. Damn. Yo. Yo, Lumi is Lumi really cooking my bro right now. Damn.
Half time. I just said we forgot what was it. Half time.
Halftime. So I think they do the 4, right? And this the last 4. I mean, realistically, up until that round, it was calm. I had a lot of things go through my mind at first. Like I said, maybe a little like passive or safe to preserve themselves. Also felt like a little underwhelming. Not really much to talk about at some moments. Not too much depth. I mean, Lumi is providing more depth to me though. Damn. It's crazy how he get in the pocket so fast, bro. It looked like he just be doing the same move over and over until he just starts switching up on you. Oh shit. Damn. It's a lot of detail on what Lumi be doing though. There's a lot of detail on what Lumi be doing. All legs right now, Rubix, all legs. What you saying? Oh, I thought he was saying he was gonna have a leg round. Yeah, Lumi. Oh no. Lumi damn near teaching at this point. Lumi breaking this shit up like he had a workshop, man. Like he trying to show Rubix in real time. Oh no. Turn up. Damn, he talking shit though. He definitely talking shit. I would talk about it already, but we got more rounds. Damn, man.
It's like Cadillac grills, black shit kills. Matter of fact, niggas with backpack feel this. Even though I'm a steam talk about billions and billions, nigga. Fine bitches come, fine bitches go. All they want is a piece of the bankroll. Diamonds from their neck to their ankles, but I tell hoes. Oh my, this nigga blows retarded. If y'all niggas trash, y'all niggas ain't artists. Stand for the sun, all I see is garbage. When I see y'all niggas, it's that ice. Niggas get icy. Check that price tag. Shit gets pricey. Shit low on my dough, all on the ice, but they go good on my rock. Ice cream, I see that my shit is low. It's hot. Time is money and the time is slow. Gotta go home.
That's it.
Got niggas out here and they so gone. Things out here and they so gone. Listen to the song, feel free to sing along, everybody. You got niggas out here and they so gone. Things out here and they so gone. Listen to the song, feel free to sing along, everybody. I'm saying make this money, wanna take this money. Money if you try to take it from it. Left to bloody, ain't no money, ain't no money. Ski mask coming, get hardcore with it.
That was an interesting sequence he just had.
I got it, show kids the
it. You got niggas out here and they so wrong. Things out here and they so wrong. Listen to the song, feel free to sing along, everybody. You got niggas out here and they so wrong. Things out here and they so wrong. Listen to the song, feel free to sing along, everybody.
Nice. Nice. Cooking, man. Cooking, man. I like the shapes on that. I didn't understand most of the beginning. But I do like some of what he's doing this round. One more, right? I love this song. Love this song. Coast all the way to the finish line. Smooth. Nice. He said hip hop.
Vous pouvez applaudir vraiment l'assistant celui-là, s'il vous plaît.
Why is there still 15 minutes left of this shit?
Ouais, how are you? You good or what?
Fuck.
Hein?
Déjà, c'est un grand plaisir d'être ici, en finale. Merci beaucoup d'avoir passé à jusqu'ici. C'est un grand honneur pour moi.
Yeah, I think everyone is a big honor to be here with you tonight. Thank you so much.
Je suis déjà venu une fois, j'ai perdu le premier tour. C'était une époque où je me cherchais beaucoup. Encore actuellement, je me cherche. Et aujourd'hui, j'ai réussi à confirmer les quelques doutes que j'avais dans la danse et en général, en dansant contre Lumi, ça m'a fait beaucoup réfléchir pendant le passage. Parce qu'on a le temps de réfléchir en fait. Et pendant que l'autre il danse, on regarde, on réfléchit en même temps. On n'est pas très concentré. C'est-à-dire que je le vois un peu flou. Parce que dans la tête, je me ouais, mais je peux plus faire ça, je vois, parce que là, il a fait la hype, là, je fais quoi après? Mais du coup, je regarde pas vraiment, mais je regarde en même temps. Et ça m'a beaucoup fait profiter sur ce pourquoi je me bats.
Ain't no way. Let me know what the fuck they both said. Cause there's no way I think I'm finna sit with y'all and then Jimmy gotta break down everything for English for y'all, cause I understand what he was saying. I knew what he was saying the whole time. There's a lot to talk about, man, and it's gonna be tough. Let's go ahead and clap it up, huh? Let's go ahead and clap it up for everybody. I already know what you're thinking, huh? Let's go ahead and clap it up, man. That shit was some pure ass, some garbage. Everybody clap it up, huh? I'm just playing. She was cool. A lot to talk about. And I feel like it's gonna be tough because my mind is all over the place. I don't even know where to start, man. Shout out to Rubix and Lumi, man. Respect. Like I said, just based on the efficiency of being able to go the distance, throw all them type of rounds before the final and during the final. Take a lot to be able to get to that point. Like understand this as you critique or criticize whatever it is they did in these rounds, that they did a whole lot to get there. You know what I'm saying? And I respect it just because this is something that I would want to strive for in being able to get dancers at least to a point to be able to efficiently throw out rounds in a way that shows range in the depth of rounds instead of doing the 1 round, 2 round thing. It can be considerable though. This could be one of the moments where you consider which approach do you prefer. Sometimes it'd be that emphasis of like the 1 rounds, tell everything you need to know. And sometimes watching niggas dance for 8 rounds, maybe that might be a little bit too much. That's a question for y'all though. Based on this one, I'm not gonna front. The thought initially was like, feel maybe a little underwhelming. Not really as impactful. Maybe it felt calm at best. Maybe because the exchange element, it didn't feel like, you know, levels was elevated throughout the exchange. It didn't feel like it's not that I need energy amongst what was being given. It just felt initially, like I said earlier, my thought process was maybe there's a sense of preservation amongst what's being thrown out because they already know they got to do all these rounds. So there's no point in exhausting yourself early on. Which I do like the halftime intermission little thing that they give them, which I think he said was 2 minutes. But it did make me consider that when I'm watching the rounds. There's such an extreme focus, at least on Lumi's part, there's such an extreme focus within specific pockets, which when I started to think about depth, I wanted to break it up in a way to say, like, I feel like Lumi has like focus within whatever pocket he's in. And when I refer to a pocket, I'm more like talking about a position of movement, like a position or movement. Like when he sits in something, he commits to it, and you get straight versatility. You get like range in that sense to see the way in which he breaks everything up within his movement, but then also how he transitions within the music. There's so many key moments in a lot of the rounds where I feel like he just constantly kept flipping the movement, flipping his approach within the music. And it added that sense of depth. On the other hand, Rubix, I feel like as much as he does not have a sense of focus like Lumi does within movement, for the majority of what he does, I feel like he adds depth in a way to say like he has a range of more so movement. Like, of course, like Lumi sticks to specific things that could be just foundationally understood, or just like it can appear to be basic, but that's more so. I already tell you guys the way in which I identify with a lot of it. It could be basic for how Lumi is, of course, like doing certain moves, but then the range in how the complexity is given to you because of how layered it is. Where Rubix, I feel like, has a range to show the dynamic movements, the movements that have more, I guess, uh, for like in a way to assess it, it could be subjective, but he has a creative sense to like go outside of those foundations and find other forms of movement that aren't traditionally done. But at least in that sense, you get more of like a creative perspective to some degree. The main thing that I get out of even the breakdown and rhythm is Rubix. Essentially, he pretty much just shows instrumentation, kind of like if there's a vocal, if there's a fucking drum, if there's like a violin, like he's just gonna show that instrument is being played by damn near like imitating or showcasing that sound through an example of like someone doing it, versus like, of course, like Lumi, he's doing the movement within what he was doing for the last 30 seconds. But the way he breaks things up, it stays within the dance, and it's highlighted, but it's highlighted within the consistency of his movement, the breakdown of everything he's been doing. I just see a lot of pockets of things. Like even when I talked about the emphasis of like Lumi looked like he damn near putting on a workshop, it's just because the layers that I feel like, even if I were to compare, like if Rubix were to go 2 levels beyond that of what he started off with to create that sense of depth, Lumi damn near go like 5, 6, 7, like the amount of versatility and range within that of what he started with and how far he pushes it. It's far more impactful. So it makes a lot of Rubix's rounds feel like, what is the point of emphasis? I can see a lot of things maybe getting started, or there just feels like a consistent sense of like change. So we started with this, and then we're going to that, and then we're going to this. And there's not like a clear message. Like even at that one round that I thought he was saying like with legs or something, that he was going to maybe respond something similar to like what Lumi was on to if we're going to focus on legs, let's cook legs. And then I didn't really get that, but it's not that I needed that based on what I'm saying. I'm just kind of looking at what Rubix was able to give to me in terms of like a message. But I somewhat feel like it's that whole conversation of what is hip hop a little bit, that narrative of like, trying to create a sense of difference, or like at least push the needle up some, just to evaluate that of what is and what I'm doing and the labels and all the other things that I still want to talk to him about just to get perspective, but realistically still without the consideration for what is. I'm just looking at the movement, the dance. It doesn't necessarily always translate as clean or as efficiently as maybe he thinks it is. Because I'm looking at these rounds in particular where it's like, if we're watching 8 rounds and usually you don't have a time limit, I think most of the time people are emphasizing they don't have enough time, or they don't have enough rounds to really get off like what they want to say, to showcase like their ability. I think Rubix showcases his ability in most of his rounds. It just becomes that question of like of course, like hip hop related things, or just like an overall sense of like, I don't know, material, vocabulary, in that way of like looking at, again, like what Lumi was on. There's just so many different rounds, bro, where I felt like if it wasn't the movement, he was fucking shit up rhythmically. If it wasn't like the switch ups and flow, it was like the techniques that he was mixing between isolations and just like the way he was able to keep everything connected, cohesive. And I get it, like even then, because most of the times, like I'm saying, like Lumi does not have a sense of like flair in a way that is eye candy. Like you're gonna look at Lumi and like see all these dynamic things that he's mixing up within his movement, which I think is a part of like something that you could evaluate, but I just don't necessarily base like the majority of the round off of that. Because in those moments where I've explained, like once you do that big move, whatever that is, like it's over. Like what's gonna follow up after that? What was you doing before that? And if those moments consistently feel like we're just dishing out things without the sense of like how I said, for Lumi's rounds, a lot of it is consistent, a lot of it is cohesive. It continues to be that of something that started with something 20 seconds ago, and it's still developing, it's still cooking, and he's still giving like a refreshing state of like how, like even when he was, I forgot what the fuck he was doing. Bro was cooking in that for so long, and it just felt like he constantly kept finding a different variant in that, and then mixing up the rest of his body to accompany that of what he was focused on, but then keeping this primary and breaking up all the different ways in which he could utilize that movement. It just felt like it was good, but I understand it also felt very calm. It just felt very calm in its nature. So I appreciate this exchange just because of the difference in conversation. There was a lot of things that I just felt like Lumi was just doing at a higher level. And then granted, like I said, then if we were to go to talk about like what is hip hop, and I don't have the answer. I mean, realistically, I can let y'all sit here and talk about it. But it would then be like even that much more of an interesting conversation or an exchange because they have such a different approach to it. Yeah, man. There's a lot I feel like I can break down, but like I said, I felt like it was calm for the most part. This wouldn't be anything I think like I would, be sitting here and revisiting too much. But if I did to keep it a buck, there would be probably more Lumi rounds, if anything, that I'm gonna like sit here and dissect, because I feel like there's just layers and depth within that. But yeah, I mean, I feel like it was cool. I feel like it was cool, and and most of the time I be trying to tell y'all, Rubix, I don't know Lumi. Rubix is my boy, so I would just keep it a band. I didn't find that much, I don't want to say value, but like I just didn't find that much like impact, I guess, throughout the exchanges. And then I would just say, yeah, Lumi went the distance in a lot of what he was doing in comparison to that of what I got from Rubix. There were some moments. I think there were some moments. I think Rubix has again, a lot of the dimension. He has some cool lines and things of that nature. He has like a sense of like a performative character way of connecting to things. But I think, yeah, in these type of exchanges and it being under hip hop, there's just things that I think Lumi was able to capitalize on a lot more within the fundamental aspects and the ways in which he was able to create all them flips. Oh man, that's tough. That's tough. And it's like you want to kind of make sure you can say everything to a point so that it could be understood in a way so it don't come off as like, because I could definitely be, I'm not as loose right now. I'm not just talking shit. Like if it wasn't my boy, that's where I think a lot of the consideration towards like how would I be assessing the round, because I probably would have told y'all the nigga got cooked. If I'm just keeping it a band, like I wouldn't be questioning perspective. I guess this is the other side. Like if it was not, like I said, my boy, I would just think it was a straight Lumi. Most of the rounds, like I think there was about 4 or 5 rounds that I was just thinking like, God, dog. Lumi was not doing anything, I think, on the spectrum of like what battles are normally evaluated as right now. Like he was not doing anything, with a backspin, triple flip, a 360 flare. Oh shit, my battery finna die. He didn't do no knee drops. He didn't, you know what I mean? He didn't do nothing like, but he cooked, bro. He cooked. He did cook. He did cook, man. He did cook. I just saw the clarity and like the execution, the switch ups, the flows, the technique, the isolation, the consistency, the patterns. I mean, there's just so many variables. There's a lot of variables. But was it hype? No. You know what I mean? Was it like, did he get the crowd up too much? No. You know what I mean? But like just to visually be able to see that of what he was doing, I resonated a lot with it. I was considering that of what Rubix would do, more so going into it, just because I understand his approach is not that of like what we get from Lumi. So because you have 8 rounds and there's a lot of time within them rounds that you just get to cook, it was more so something to consider, like what would he do with this amount of time, this amount of rounds. I mean, he made it to the final, so there's still something within that. So that's why it's still all respect. But as far as the conversation goes, as far as the topic of evaluating that of what was given, I felt like it was cool. More than likely, we could probably pull this up on Live Friday, dissect it a little bit more, but let me know in the comment section what y'all saying. It's already going to be a long ass video. I feel like these are the type of videos, though, the battles where there is a conversation, there is a point of emphasis, where like when you watch this, there's definitely something you can speak on to some degree. But let me know in the comment section what you're saying. I thought the battle was cool, and I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all. All right, we got more battles to watch when they upload them. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. But I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all. All right. Oh shit. Peace.